In this episode, Google Chrome OS has been announced, Fedora 12 has been released, and how to try out Google Chrome OS for yourself. QuickSurf Internet Media presents Linux News Log, separating the Linux and open source signal from the noise. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm your host Adrian, coming to you almost live from Studio BR2 here in lovely Phoenix, Arizona at QuickSurf Internet Media. Linux News Log is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here. Do feel free to head on over to www.techpodcast.com. If you like any of my shows, you'll certainly find other technology-related shows over there as well. Let's go ahead and get into the news for Season 10, Episode 2. From chrome.blogspot.com, the official Google Chrome blog, they have a post entitled Announcing the Chromium OS Open Source Project. Now, this is the long-awaited Google Chrome OS operating system. Basically what it is it's a browser-based operating system that's designed to be fast, simple, and secure is their mantra. Fast, simple, secure. And so this is pretty neat. There's a few videos they have posted here. I especially like the Google Chrome OS demo, so definitely check that out. And I'm going to be trying this out myself when I get some free time to do so. Let's go ahead and talk about our sponsor for this episode, GoToAssist Express. If you're in technical support, you know how much time and money it takes seeing customers or colleagues in person. You can spend far less time fixing the problem by using remote support. The easiest and fastest that I've found is GoToAssist Express. It lets you resolve issues faster. You can reduce your travel costs, which is a huge boon for me. You can increase customer satisfaction, and it enables you to get more tasks done quickly, which means you can move on to another task or customer faster than traveling. I've used GoToAssist Express and it's great. I can't tell you how many hours I've saved just doing something as simple as helping mom and dad fix a problem on their computer. You know, before GoToAssist Express, I used to have to, they'd call me and I'd have to drive out there, you know, and it was like I'd spend an afternoon there. Now it's, they call me and I just jump on the internet, jump on their computer, fix whatever the problem is, bam, 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 I'm done. I can go on with my life. So it's significantly streamlined, especially if you have family or clients or colleagues that aren't even necessarily in the same part of town or state. So it's been awfully helpful for me. I want you to try GoToAssist Express free for 30 days. For this special offer, visit gotoassist.com/techpodcast. That's gotoassist.com/techpodcast. All right, from the PC World Business Center in the Tech Insider blog they have there, Nokia ousts Symbian OS from high-end handsets. This, I'm really starting to not like Nokia, because instead of just accepting reality and going with something like Android for their high-end OSs, instead they're saying that the Linux-based Maemo operating system is the future of its high-end smartphones, ending hope for a Symbian OS to reign supreme. You know, this change, the author points this out, this change emphasizes how far behind the world's largest handset maker has become. You know, I mean, I kind of feel for him, but at the same time, it's like, come on, guys, get your act together. Nokia told a group of Maemo developers that by 2012, its legacy Symbian operating system would be gone from the high-end N family devices. They're going to replace it and go off on their own with their own little distribution to run on their high-end phones. You know, if you ask me, they should do Android. It's amazing. From Eric Trick at erictrick.com, he has a post. Fedora 12 Linux distribution officially launches. This is really neat. The Fedora project has officially launched Fedora 12, which was codenamed Constantine. The newest version of the Linux distribution features webcam support and improved video and audio codecs, improved security, power management, and of course general operating system fixes. what you would expect. I know a lot of you are really tired of hearing about Ubuntu here, so I figured I'd throw in some Fedora news as well, seeing as that's probably the second most popular, if not the most popular distribution out there that's free. So pretty nice stuff. From the San Francisco Chronicle, Novell adds debugger to Mono to help Windows apps get to Linux. This is pretty neat. Novell released a Mono-based plugin for Visual Studio that gives developers a debugger to help them use Windows to design applications that will run on Linux. That sounds strange, but in many corporations, it's near impossible to get Linux if they're a Windows shop. So, and if you still want to do Linux development, this might be a way to go. In addition, Novell is integrating its SUSE Studio Online, which lets users build custom distributions of Linux so they can package their applications on an appliance loaded with the Linux operating system. Mono Tools for Visual Studio is a plugin for Microsoft's integrated development environment. The plugin lets developers use Visual Studio to write and maintain applications that can run on Windows, Linux, Mac, and Unix platforms. So pretty cool. This works with Mono 2.4. It's available now in 2.6, which is slated for release in December or January. Mono Tools for Visual Studio does not support Mono on the iPhone because it requires a Mac. So that is one caveat. But it's .NET, you know, all that good stuff. So definitely check it out if you are a Mono developer. From Linux PR, Linux Certified announces its next Linux system and network administration bootcamp. Linux Certified Inc., a leading provider of Linux training, will offer weekend Linux system administration bootcamp on December 12th and 13th in South Bay, California. The workshop is designed for busy information technology professionals and is designed to cover the most important Linux administration areas. So if you're in the area or you want to check it out, I've got all the links up, so feel free to do that. For our how-to section, I wanted to include something related to Google Chrome since it was just released and you can get the source code. And so I found this article at TechCrunch titled Want to Try Out Google Chrome OS for Yourself? Here's how. And this is pretty cool. They've got a bunch of stuff. Now, obviously, you're not going to be running this directly on your computer because this is still very much a beta product. But this shows you how to try out Google Chrome OS in a virtual machine on whatever computer you happen to be running on. So that's pretty neat. This particular how-to is using Sun VirtualBox. They've got screen captures, step-by-step how to do it. Apparently, it'll only take you about 15 minutes or so outside of the time it'll take to actually download the code. So definitely check this out. I will be trying this out myself. I'll report on it next week because I want to see how well Chrome OS works. So if anyone else tries this, please let me know. By all means, send me in an audio comment or even a video comment, something along those lines, or an email, linux@quicksurf.com, and I'll definitely take a look at it. And if you've got any reviews or commentary about it, let me know. That'll pretty much do it for this edition of Linux Newslog. I do thank you so much for listening and watching. If you are on YouTube, do feel free to subscribe. I welcome all subscriptions. And for those of you who are not on YouTube, you can visit us on the web, linux.quicksurf.com. Everything is linked up in the show notes, including links to subscribe to the MP3 and Ogg Vorbis, and you can also download the various videos. And I've got my Twitter handle there, twitter.com/Adrian_Bacon. It's all linked up with a variety of other ways of getting a hold of me online. So by all means, check that out. And I will see all of you on the next episode.